Welcome, everybody. It's October 6th. Thanks for tuning in wherever you might be. On my Facebook page, I did it right to Delaware Sports today. For some reason, I can't get this right to my personal page. I wanted to get to my personal page so I could reach some people and friends and then direct them into other places. But couldn't do that. A lot of them, anyone that's interested in local Delaware sports, we'll have access to it here anyway. Let's see. Let's go to what happened. Just a few news blurbs that caught my attention from yesterday over at DelawareSports.com, where I will put up some of that stuff. Here, Del Mar's Josie Holloman scored 4 times in a 7-0 win for the Wildcats over Sussex Academy. The Wildcats have won the state championship for the last 5 years. Last 4 as Division II champions when they split 4 years ago, and then one previous to that when all the teams were in one division. They are 8-0. And speaking of undefeated returning state champions, the Vikings of Cape Henlopen improved to 7-0 with a 4-1 win over Polytech. They've won the last 4 Division I state championships. Wilmington Charter is also undefeated in Division I field hockey, and Newark Charter is undefeated in Division II field hockey. Over to volleyball. I'm a volleyball rep, so I have more information, and I don't know about interest. I'm just there in the community, so I know more about it. Natalie Bush had 31 assists, and Abby Carrion, both of them are seniors. Carrion had 17 kills as Wilmington Friends swept their conference rival Tower Hill in 3 sets. Wilmington Charter pulled off a 5-set upset over the Pandas of Padua to totally confuse and mess up our volleyball rankings today, and they're coming up here in a minute. Megan Peters had 20 kills for Padua in the loss. Statistics not available from Wilmington Charter. Newark Charter remained undefeated as they took down the Raiders of Ursuline on Ursuline's home court in Wilmington, 3-1. Isabella Senyon dished out 49 assists to lead the evening. Emily Turner and Aubrey Celeste each had 16 kills. I was at that match, refereed that match. Big win for Charter. The first set, they were actually up 7-3, and Ursuline came back to win that one. And then wasn't an easy victory for Newark Charter. Never is against Ursuline, but Ursuline falls to 5-3. So let's see what that does to the rankings. It's going to leave St. Mark's still in the number 1 spot at 7-0. Newark Charter moves up to the 2 hole, and they are 8-0. Padua we're going to leave at number 3. Ursuline we're going to leave at number 4 because of the power of their schedule. Wilmington Friends is 6-2. Red Lion 5. Here's where it gets a little tricky because Wilmington Charter beats Padua, but they lose to Red Lion. And they just have a tough schedule, so we're going to put them there. The win actually pulls them up a little bit. Tower Hill falls to 5-2. Smyrna lost. I forget who they lost to, but that's going to drop them down. And Middletown stays in there at 7-1. We were thinking about putting Caravel in here, but they have a couple bad losses, and I'm actually going to see them tomorrow. They're playing Padua. So I actually will get to see Padua in person and see how Caravel matches up against them. Exciting match over at Newark Charter. So Newark Charter has 2 undefeated teams in the fall season so far. So what I want to do is point out to people where we're going to broadcast this stuff. And all of it ends up being recorded, so I can take the recordings and post them up in other places. The YouTube channel is where I really want people to go, though, and it's My Sports Reports. The problem is, I'm going to show you what the problem is here. If we go over to YouTube, I'm going to search for My Sports Reports. And you just can't find it. And that's because two people are subscribed to it, and I know that I'm one of them. My friend Joe is probably the other one. My wife isn't even subscribed to it. But this is where I want everybody to go. My Sports Reports. For now, if you go over to my Facebook page that I created for it, it's My Sports Reports. You will be able to find it there. And also we'll be at twitch.tv. I actually have followers over there now. More viewers on twitch.tv than any place else. But My Sports Reports, and the reason is because it's easier to organize the videos in certain lists. And while I say I don't have a plan, I'm kind of winging this, I have a grand master plan. It's very, very ambitious, and I don't want to jinx it. And frankly, I don't know if I want to even do it. There's going to be a lot of work involved. So I am looking for help. Anybody who's interested in sports that wants to contribute in some way. And that could be by just submitting some information to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Or send me an instant message of some sort. Let me know something that's going on. If you would like to have somebody that you know that's doing well interviewed, give me a call. I haven't done any of those yet, but still kind of working out some of the logistics here, getting more familiar with running this stream on 3 different sites and updating stuff. And let's face it, I'm not getting any younger, so it's kind of hard to keep everything together cognitively. My broadcasts are brought to you currently by just me, Marshall Manlove, hypnotist, mentalist. And if you are looking for a fun show with a bunch of your friends, you want to see your friends do some funny things, check out marshallmanlove.com. You can see some videos. I threatened to play some videos one of these days on here, but I might just do it on my regular page anyway, on my regular Marshall Manlove Hypnosis page. This is one of the funniest things here, this Tale of the Teeth. Watch that one. And this one here, Chomping Down Hard. Great, great videos of some fantastic times in my show. My show calendar, got a show this Friday coming up, a couple next week, over the next couple weekends. And then down to Myrtle Beach the weekend of November 4th. Booking for after proms and graduation parties already for 2022. Get in touch with me quickly because those do fill up pretty quickly. Also, I sell real estate in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. I do have a listing. We had an offer in it. I don't know that it's going to go through, so it's available. Beautiful house in Droyers Creek in Middletown, 605 Shawn Drive. That is my listing there. But back to the sports here. DelawareSports.com is where I'll update some stuff. Feel free to make some submissions there. Today I'm traveling over to Odessa, only a couple miles away from where I am. Let's see how the Ducks are doing. Second year program. They're fielding a varsity team. They went with all freshmen last year, and those freshmen, anyone who are remaining, are of course sophomores now, so those are the oldest kids they have on the court. And they've won one match. They beat Glasgow, although I think everybody's beaten Glasgow. No, that's not true. Glasgow has a win. They beat Friar Charter. They're 0-4. Kind of lower on the power depth chart there. But the Ducks, 1-7, taking on McCain today. McCain is 1-3, although I don't know what happened with this match at Free Air Charter. If they played, I imagine McCain won that one. No offense or anything, just it's probably what happened. Let's see. Where else can we go? I got to work out, so I'm delaying. I got to go to the gym and work out, so I'm delaying that as much as possible. Max Preps, great site, owned and operated by CBS Sports. Let's see what they have. Do I dare try to search all this stuff now for Delaware? Yeah, see, we only play a few matches in Delaware. Look at this already in California in high school volleyball. In California, 21 games, matches. In Texas, they played 33 already. Another one in California, 33 matches, and we're up to like 7. It's tough for our kids to get noticed by big colleges if they're not having the opportunity to play a lot of matches. We want to play a lot of matches. Look, it's not because I ref and I have more reffing opportunities. I don't really even want to ref because I got to wear the mask. If I had sold one more house or booked a few more shows, I wasn't going to ref this year because I have to wear the mask. That's just my personal thing. It's tough to breathe in those. I don't even know how the players do it. I really don't. It is very, very challenging. But we need to play more matches. There's no doubt about it. They need the time on the court so they can get seen by potential programs. College, anyway. So I think that's going to be it for today. I'll let you know the next time I record what happened in the Odessa McCain volleyball match and anything else of interest. If this isn't of interest to you, that's fine. Send in something that is of interest to you and I'll talk about it. Let's talk about some kids and what they're doing out there and have a good time doing it. All right, so that will be it today. I'm Marshall.